Hopkins. And he'll bring it up here. Mahomes finding Hopkins for the AFC first.
Football where receivers break tackles, make people miss, get upfield for the extra yardage. When you see a play and he's dropped on the spot, that's a big-time play by the defense.
They'll run it here with the Chargers' Melvin Gordon. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs. That O-line, they cleared a big hole there on that run.
The athleticism of offensive lines continues to evolve, and we're seeing it here. Not only are they controlling things right at the line of scrimmage, but they're able to get upfield to get to what we call the second and the third levels. You know, get to the linebacker spot, the secondary spot, getting all the way downfield with their blocking, which helps keep the running back clean.
They'll try to continue that trend here this afternoon. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. On second down now, it's Connor, and a pretty big hole as he's down to about the 40. That's going to be a 6-yard gain. It leaves him with third down and just a yard to go. This is 3rd and 1, very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. Now it's Connor. And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35. And 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue. If you make the stop there, maybe you hold them to 3 on this opening drive. They didn't get the stop.
Yeah, new set of downs now. Now you're worried about, just as you pointed out, not just giving up 3, possibly giving up 6. Let's see what they decide to do here, because they've got to change up what they have been doing. It hasn't been working.
Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front, really well done.
Mahomes going to throw. It's Kelsey on the ground. Mahomes to his KC teammate Kelsey for the AFC first.
First drive of the game. We did see this in practice, didn't we? Because they allowed us to stay and watch and see what the opening script would be, even though we don't know the exact play calls. That looks a lot like what we saw them execute, doesn't it?
It really does. And in practice, it wasn't about a lot of big shots on that opening drive. They wanted to put together a series of plays, sustain it. They've done that. The defense now on their heels a little.
That they are. And you know what else is happening now? They're gaining information. They're gaining knowledge about how the defense is planning on playing them. So not only are they being successful on this drive, they're filing things away for future drives in this game.
On second down, it's Connor. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play. And just probably a pretty good sign here on the opening drive if your guys from the secondary are coming up and spilling things in the backfield.
How about the adrenaline and aggressiveness that led his eyes to the backfield to run up there and make that tackle, setting a tone early for his defense.
And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down.
He wasn't the primary target, but I think it was almost like a check-down situation, wasn't it?
Yeah, hoping he can break some tackles, a big tight end, but he couldn't do it.
Yeah, get it to that big frame and hope he can scatter some bodies, unable to get it done. Well, no surprise there. Extremely reliable during the regular season. Bailed his team out time and again. Knocks another one through, this time in the Pro Bowl.
This one fielded at the 5. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The NFC offense taking the field, being led in blue by the NFL's all-time passing leader. 12th Pro Bowl nomination for the great QB from New Orleans, Drew Brees.
And you and I both know that this is not easy for him. It's fun to play football at any time, but you know he'd rather be preparing for the Super Bowl and still trying to get that missed call out of his head that may have prevented his Saints from getting there.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down. On first down, Brees. Open here, Adam Thielen. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 15 yards through the air and a first down. 2 minutes remain here in the first half. Back to more NFL action on EA Sports after this.
Ready, 5-9.
On 1st and 10, here's Breeze. And it's hauled in by Austin Hooper. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant...
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jarrell Casey with a little how do you do as he gets in there for the sack. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. Now Breeze on 3rd down. Gets this to a standout receiver, Thomas. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. And they're able to convert on 3rd with a solid gain of 23. Now Breeze. And he will score. Touchdown, NFC. A 20-yard touchdown. And the NFC has taken the lead. Aldrich Rosas on for the extra point. And this is no good. He missed it. Not a good start here in the kicking department as this remains a 6-3 score. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Throwing now is Mahomes. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Mahomes. He's got a man. That's Keenan Allen. Now the AFC going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining. Now they'll try to convert on 3rd and 6 after the 4-yard completion. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Trying to fight his tight end, Kelsey, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Malcolm Jenkins. Kelsey, the intended receiver there.
You're looking there at a defensive back who's maybe a step slower than he was when he came into the league a decade ago. I know I questioned his speed coming into the game, but what he's lost in speed, he's more than made up for it with intellect. And that's a great job of knowing how to position himself to make that interception.
Breeze now. It's complete to Jones. A very solid gain of 27. Well, we know he's got the speed there. He needed the speed and the hands. A great catch.
And because of that speed, you have to respect it as a defender. So you have to either play off or make sure you're somehow in contact with him. And he's able to do exactly what you said. Use the speed to his advantage and go up and get the football. That's a big-time play right there.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Breeze now to throw. He's going to float this one deep right, and that's going to be caught. Touchdown NFC. Michael Thomas in the final seconds of the first half. And the NFC able to widen their advantage.
And that's a lead that excites a team as they head into the half. Good way to finish things off.
Yeah, able to extend that lead, and you always say it, that can totally change the complexion of half number 2.
Yeah, it changes your morale, changes your outlook. But even before that, let's see if they decide to kind of...
Now Breeze lost the football. Protection was great. He had time to set up a campsite. But in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field, if you have that much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver. But condensed near the goal line on a 2-point conversion, all that extra, there's not any extra field. So it kind of closes in on them, and that allows you to cover a little bit better.
So they will accept the penalty and move forward. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Working from the gun, Mahomes. And he's got the hook up to Landry. And we're going to get a timeout. With 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Final shot before the half for Mahomes. He's going to look for Allen now on the deep ball. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So we've reached half. And okay, so much for our halftime break. Apparently we're going to get right back to it. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. Breeze in the NFC come up now with a 1st and 10 at their own 26. Breeze going to throw. Thomas has got it, complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A good pickup there at 22. Throwing on 1st down is Breeze. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And this is caught. And he will score. Touchdown NFC. Julio Jones. 52 yards. And the NFC adds on to their lead. Wouldn't be the Pro Bowl without the QBs taking some shots, and that shot paid off.
He understood, I don't know if it's instinctively or if he did his homework, that you do take your shots, as you said, in this game because the payoff is terrific. We will remember how many touchdown passes you throw. I don't think we ever recall how many interceptions you throw in a game like this.
Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
So that one will be accepted. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their own 43. On the delayed handoff, this is Gordon. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. It'll be a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd and 11.
But these guys are going to chop into that deficit. They got to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
Now the pass, and it's into the arms of Hopkins. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. 23 yards on the play.
Yellow.
Now Gordon on 1st down. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st. They go back to Gordon here on 1st down. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Kyle Fuller, the one to make the tackle. On play action, it's Mahomes. Wide open receiver, complete. A solid pickup of 13 sets him up 1st and goal.
There are so many things to watch for when you play defense. And reading your keys, you always hear about that, and having your eyes in the right place. Sometimes your eyes can fool you. How about that play action there? That sprang the big guy, didn't it?
Able to dump it over the top to him. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7.
Every team we ever talk to that continues to run the ball in a game, even when they haven't had much success, all talks about attrition, don't they? If you keep running it, eventually good things are likely to happen. It's been a hard go in this game today, hasn't it?
Yeah, this defense, they've met pretty much every challenge in front of them this afternoon.
They're still trying to run the ball, but they're not finding much space.
Gotta figure this is one they need here on 3rd and goal. From the gun, it's Mahomes. And that is incomplete. So out comes a field goal team now for the second time here today. This just a 24-yard attempt. And Myers able to knock it through. And high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3. That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And, yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. They'll run with the Rams' Todd Gurley. He'll have a first down past the 40. It's the NFC with the lead and the football as we start the 4th. It's the NFC with the lead and the football as we start the 4th. Gurley again here on first down. So he got free of one tackle but couldn't do a whole lot else. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Break it down, fellas. Break it down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the AFC's 49-yard line.
Now Breeze throwing on second down. Caught by Jones. And he'll be brought down, looks like right at the 40. NFC South to NFC South. Breeze to Julio Jones for a first down.
21.
Breeze now on first down. Complete to Jones. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up second down.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Here's Gurley. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. It'll be a loss of 1, and they're going to face a 3rd down.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
Time for a break. We'll come back to wrap this one up after this. So it's the NFC with the football as we welcome you back. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away. Shotgun now for Breeze. It's caught. Jones. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining.
Ready. Double lady.
Breeze is looking to throw. And that is incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Coming to you. Coming to you.
Throwing now is Breeze. And that's going to be caught. Touchdown NFC. Michael Thomas there to make the grab. And the NFC able to widen their advantage. Great play, but admittedly, the tackling in the Pro Bowl, Charles, not always the best.
I would say that they're not quite as committed to getting a guy on the ground in the Pro Bowl as maybe during the regular season and, of course, in the playoffs. But still, heck of an individual effort there on that run.
To throw, it's Breeze. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst. And if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
So bad mistake there by the kickers. The ball goes out of bounds. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Mahomes going to throw. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. Touchdown! Tyreek Hill, 60 yards. And the AFC able to cut into the lead. That's what we want right there, CD. It's a Pro Bowl. Give us some of these long touchdowns.
We want plays that cover a lot of ground. We want long-distance plays, whether long-distance runs, long-distance passes. It doesn't matter. In the Pro Bowl, big plays are what we're all looking for.
2 scores down, 2 timeouts at their disposal. This is a critical onside kick, and it is gobbled up by the NFC. They to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. Here's the NFC offense set to take over again. And it's great to see the stars all out in one place, but in terms of football, what's really great to see is a very entertaining Pro Bowl as we are tied in the 4th quarter.
And how many of these guys thought going into this game, after a pretty easy week heading into it, that the pressure would ratchet up now and someone has to make a play, which means someone will have a play made against them and not have to live with that for the rest of the year.
Brees going to throw here. And they'll set up the screen to Gurley. And he will score. Touchdown, NFC. An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the NFC adds on to their lead. There are several elements to a well-executed screen pass. This one resulted in a touchdown. It had all of those elements.
Yeah, you're so right, because you really need the rush to almost get to the quarterback, almost get to the passer. Then you got to get the ball thrown perfectly, whether it's to the running back, the wide receiver, wherever the screen guy is. And, of course, the blocking has to form in front to get him downfield for the touchdown.
And he is not going to get in there. He stops short of the goal line, and the lead is going to stay right where it is. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
And the kick goes outside the white lines. That's why the flag comes out.
Yes, and that was an error by the kicker, and it will give the offense great starting field position.
Now here's Mahomes. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden a secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
Mahomes will try again on 2nd down. And his pass incomplete. The tight end Kelsey was the intended target, and it's 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Oh, and this ball's tipped and intercepted. Eddie Jackson picks it, and they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. Now Brees. And that is incomplete.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. J.J. Watt able to take him down. It's a loss of 3. On play action, now Breeze. Under pressure, they got him again. The number 1 pick, Myles Garrett, coming in to drop him. They'll go for it. It's Breeze. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. J.J. Watt. And, boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. So after the INT, here's Mahomes. And that is caught for an AFC touchdown. Tyreek Hill. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the AFC able to get a bit closer. Well, the defense did their job, and then, boom, a one-play drive. The offense does their job pretty well, too.
Is that called rewarding them and thanking them for what they did? They went right out and put points on the board. Thank you so much for getting us the football.
So time definitely not in their favor. Down 2 scores, but they'll try the onside kick. And this is going to be secured by the NFC, and they are going to win this football game. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of an anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
And it's incomplete. Still time left, though. 2 seconds remaining now in the 4th quarter. Xavier Howard with a good coverage that time as he was there and knocked it away. That one looks like he'll throw here. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end, but now this game is over. So, Charles, a victory for the NFC. Final thoughts on this Pro Bowl?
We had some fun, didn't we?
Absolutely.
A lot of excitement, some big plays to watch, a lot of those great matchups that we don't get to see during the regular season because sometimes teams don't play against each other. And, oh, by the way, no one got hurt. There's the win for everyone. I think the fans enjoyed this one.